Well, this morning I'm at Al's greenhouses. Usually we go to the Al's garden centers and talk to about plants and all that kind of things at the retail, but today I'm actually at production. I'm with Dorothy, and Dorothy, you're part of the ownership here, aren't you?
I am. I am one of the owners, and I am in charge of the greenhouses.
So it's so fun to come to like the back of the house. I mean, we're all interested in seeing where all the plants come from that are at the Al stores. So really, this is one of your greenhouses. How many did you have at this location?
We have 87 greenhouses at this location alone. We have another location in Newburgh. We have another location in Gresham also. But on this facility, we have 87 houses and then other fields in addition.
That is amazing. So, and really, this doesn't happen overnight, really. You're the third generation.
Right. It started with my grandfather in Woodburn, at our Woodburn store. That's the original site. And then my father came in and joined, and it started expanding into plants. And then we outgrew the Woodburn store. We were in the back of the Woodburn store. We outgrew that, and then we came out here.
That is amazing. And really, so you're third generation, and even some of the fourth generation are working at the stores and at the greenhouses.
They are, and we're excited about that and relieved. We're getting older. They're young.
Passing it on.
Yes, and they can help relieve us a little bit doing that.
So let's talk a little bit about plants, because we're in this beautiful house, and we have some plants, and you do some specialty things. So this one is just so cute.
So this plant is, it's a geranium actually, and it's called Citronella, and it is not known for its bloom, but if you smell it and touch it, it smells like citronella.
It does, so it keeps mosquitoes away?
It does.
Oh,
so
fun.
You can set that in the middle of your table and outside, and instead of the candle or the other citronella things. That's kind of neat.
That is cool. And then I see all these beautiful blooming hydrangeas. I know you grow them for our gardens, but these are for gifts for this time of year.
Right, and so these we did as a specialty, and they're different colors. There's 3 or 4 different sizes, and we're doing them, trying to get them ready for Easter.
Ah, that is nice. Well, we have so much more to see, so let's go to one of the other houses.
Great.
So Dorothy, as we were walking to this house, we passed so many other houses. So what else do we see? Tell us, our viewers.
We passed through some houses with some shrubs in it, vines. We're going to a lot of that. We passed through a lavender house full of blooming lavender, and then other annuals that we saw.
Now this is one of your long ones. It's amazing. So how many flats do you have on the floor here?
So we have 4,000 flats on the floor, which is over 140,000 plants.
Wow, because you have many of these. Man, there's many of these big houses. This is 250 feet, isn't it?
It's a little bit short. It's about 210 feet.
Okay.
And I just know that because I ordered the poly for it.
Definitely. And then I noticed all these baskets, and there's really a science behind the baskets.
So the baskets we try to utilize all the space in the greenhouse, and one of the spaces that it's hard to utilize is up above because it's still heated, it's still using all the heat, all the electricity. So every house we pass, you'll see we tried to hang baskets. But we don't hang baskets everywhere. We try to hang baskets just on the aisles so that when they drip through, they don't drip on top of plants.
Because it's all about quality, isn't it?
It is for us. That's a big sticking point.
And we really see it at all the stores. You see those beautiful plants, and they just look beautiful here, and then they look beautiful at your stores.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for everything, all this information, but we're going to go talk to your brother about some more information, so we're going to go over there.
Thank you.
Well, now I'm with another one of the owners. I'm with Mark Bigej. And Mark, what is your responsibility in the family business?
So I'm one of the owners as well. We have Dorothy and I, and then another sister, Darcy, and of course my dad. But I oversee the retail operations.
Oh, fun, fun. But you hang out here a lot too, don't you?
Yes, I live very close, and so I'm here a lot.
Well, when we were walking over, we saw some houses that had like different stages of plants. Some of them were flowering, looked like they were ready to go to the stores, but then some were little and just green.
Yeah, so in the greenhouses, it's fun to come up here and see because I don't walk through them every day, but all the plants are always in stages. And the greenhouses are always about 8 weeks to 10 weeks ahead of the retail stores. And so we're just gearing up for spring right now, but they've been planning and working on it. The baskets that we have in our stores, they had to plant 8 to 10 weeks ago.
Whoa.
And so they're always ahead of us. And so now they're already putting down crops that we'll be selling later in May and even early June. And so they're always ahead of us. And every square inch of these greenhouses there's always something down. We'll sell something, I'll think, oh good, we got through that house. And they'll come through and they'll fill it right back up.
Well, that is one of the wonderful things about owls is that you're just constantly planting in fresh plants, but then you're also testing and trialing too.
Yeah, Judy, that has to be probably one of the most rewarding or fun things about being a grower and a retailer is that we're always out there looking for new things. And so we get a chance to trial them. So what you see in these houses, some of these pots, we'll grow these and we'll try new plants in them, and then we'll take them into the stores and we'll see customers' reactions. If they all sell out real quick, then we know, we have a winner.
Sure.
And we'll put that in our other production. So this is a great example. We trialed this Petunia last year.
It's beautiful.
And now this year, the customers loved it. And so this is the Sweet Petunia series, and so we added a couple of those to our premium annual line this year.
That is
so
nice.
we're constantly trialing things, and they don't all work. Sometimes they're a flop, and we say, okay, we know not to grow that.
Right.
But sometimes they work. So this was a spectacular one. Here, the Headliner series of Petunias. These were super popular. The night sky and the pink last year, and so we tried again and we added a new one this year, this burgundy, and it's just been spectacular.
Wow, I think they're going to be really popular.
Yeah,
really cool. And then you have some other ones on your side too.
Yeah, they're just some other things that we've tried, with the different varieties of petunias. Petunias are the Biddens. This one was great last year, this Be Alive.
Beautiful.
It's a really unique little color of flower and a great compact grower.
Yeah, your combinations in your baskets are always stunning. So you could see that your grower goes out and you guys go out and really find the best in the market.
Yeah, they do a great job.
Yeah. Well, we're going to go to one more area and see what else that you do to make those plants look so wonderful for us as customers and for our gardens. So let's go over there.
Let's go.
Mark, we're on a different part of the property now, so where are we and what is its purpose?
So this is what we call our perennial greenhouse, and so it's a little bit of a different style greenhouse. As you can see, as we're walking in here, it feels just like it's outside.
Yeah.
That's because the roof opens and closes on this greenhouse. It's a retractable roof greenhouse. So we like to grow all of our perennials down here because it gives you the ambient temperature outside. And so the plant grows in here just like it will in a customer's yard. And so the plants are grown locally for the local yards. You just take them, plant them, and they'll do really well that way.
So there's no lag time because they're not in a warm house. They're just like it is outside here in Oregon.
Yep, they're used to our rain or cold, all the weather we get here. We just close the roof in the wintertime when it gets really cold, or if it's going to get real windy or a lot of rain, we can close it. But most of the time we run it wide open.
That is amazing because you don't think about that. You think they have to be pampered.
Yeah.
And then I see some other plants around here where you have some fields and then some other greenhouses of shrubs.
Yeah, so we do. We grow down here, we grow all of our perennials and we grow our shrubs. And it's kind of fun. We look at this mass of plants and they all go through all of our retail stores. It's fun to look down here and see these are the perennials that are going to wind up on our tables all season long.
Yeah. So when you see the owl's pot here, it says grown by owls, you know that it's a quality plant and it's grown right in our backyard. So if you have any other questions, please go to Garden Time. We'll click you over to the owl's websites and go and visit and pick up some plants for your garden. Mark, thanks so much.
Thank you, Judy.